Hey guys, does anyone remember Tana Mongeau's cheating ex-boyfriend by any chance? Well, his former editor came out with a 46-minute long video exposing the shit out of him. Here's a quick summary of the tea he spilled. He starts the video comparing what Brad said on camera about wanting clout versus what he texted his friends.
I honestly could care less about the publicity.
Why the fuck you lying?
And I just honestly genuinely liked her as a person.
I'm literally so mad right now, I can't even. Here's Brad threatening Otto to give him his 100K plaque.
Give me my fucking plaque and don't talk to me. Why you want it? What the fuck did it do, bro? I know you're working with Anderson, bro. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming to get that plaque.
You have my address?
Yeah, I know exactly where you live, bro.
Are you bringing a squad?
I don't know who you think you are right now, bro. I really don't. This is bad.
Dude, I told you, you gotta pay me first, man.
That's my name on it. I am coming.
Bro, I don't give a f if it has your name on it, dude.
But Brad literally still hasn't paid him back for all the time he spent editing his videos. Also, here's Brad lying about never pretending to be Justin Bieber.
I want you guys all to know I never, ever pretend or go out or tell people or lie and say I'm him.
Why you always lying?
I am my own person. I've said this so many times on social media.
Otto moves on to talk about Brad's viral video with Yes Theory, which is essentially what gave him his start. He exposes Brad for having nothing to do with the actual idea behind the video, despite what he had said in another video.
When I went there, we had no idea of what we were going to do. We sat down and brainstormed.
Oh my god.
500 different things, just random little things to see what would be the best.
Meanwhile,
We've been brainstorming ideas. What should J Beebs do? What if he's caught doing really weird stuff, like eating a burrito sideways? That's pretty fun. Like biting into it.
Yeah, I like that.
And here's Brad lying and saying that he worked hard for the growth of his channel.
But I do think I, helped my own brand and try to grow on myself. And before that, I was already doing stuff to get bigger and in the YouTube world.
stop fucking lying.
But big shout out to Yes Theory for I guess putting me on a little bit.
Moving on to talk a bit more about the fact that Brad never paid Otto.
His analytics said that he had earned an estimated 3,300 USD from ad revenue. I was paying $21 Canadian a month for 7 months for a website called Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is partnered with YouTube, so instead of demonetizing your video because you used the copyrighted song, they'll let you use it and they'll let you make money off your video.
So not only did Brad not pay Otto $1 for his hours of editing and effort that he put into Brad's channel, but he also never paid Otto back for the $147 that he spent to grow Brad's channel.
Man, I literally made negative money, dude. I spent money on Brad. It'd be a little different if Brad had paid me for my work, because regardless of whether he deserved the plaque or not, he would have paid for a service. So I gave him a quote of 5,000 Canadian dollars. He laughed it off and said he was gonna come to my house. So I made an invoice of all the things that I've done for Brad.
Brad then starts blaming Tana's manager Jordan for stealing his money and uses that as an excuse to not pay Otto back. So while we can all agree that Brad is a piece of shit here, I would also like to point out that he and Otto never did have a formal agreement. Not saying Brad is in the right, but Otto should have just been more clear up front.
It is true, we never had a formal agreement, and I never asked for money, except for the Epidemic Sound license, which he agreed to pay me. And now Brad's argument is that you never asked for money, man. You're just asking for money now, randomly, bro. It was never about the fucking money, dude. I was always thinking if I grind, if I work hard, eventually we're gonna have opportunities and we're gonna make money. Brad was getting those opportunities, but what happened is he wasn't letting me have a piece of the opportunities.
Even Tana said that Brad never had intentions of paying him.
I would always tell him how hard you work. I would always tell him you're you don't understand, you don't even know how to edit, you're not even a creator, you're nothing but a user using everyone around you. He was I don't care, he'll edit for me no matter what, that's all that matters, I'm just gonna send it to him. He was so ungrateful for you.
Otto spent 30 to 60 hours editing Brad's vlogs. He had to over-edit the vlogs to make up for Brad's video quality and bland personality.
The editing was a lot, it was too much editing, but the footage was ass. The footage was so bad.
The only reason Brad ever reached 100K is that Otto was able to retain Brad's audience that Tana and Justin Bieber gave him. And now that Otto no longer edits for him and he's not with Tana anymore, his channel is slowly dying. So basically all of Brad's success can be attributed to Tana, Otto, and Yes Theory. Finally, Otto adds a little segment to his video describing the reasons why he thinks Brad is a true narcissist. Brad 1 lacks empathy, 2 is entitled, 3 is very grandiose, 4 is superficial, 5 is unable to regulate his emotions, and 6 is hypersensitive to criticism.
So those are some of the key elements we see in a person who's narcissistic. People who are in relationships with narcissists ultimately always feel like they're not enough. Because if I was enough, he'd be present. If I was enough, he'd love me. If I was enough, he wouldn't cheat on me, and so on and so forth. This has nothing to do with you. It's that they can't regulate their self-esteem.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have time, go watch the original video on Otto's channel as well to get the full receipts. And make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.